Hello and welcome to Bible Adventureland. Today I'm excited to present you a new project from Bible Adventureland. This is the lampstand from Tabernacle, or later on in King Solomon Temple. I believe this lampstand is the closest to the original lampstand. That's kind of how it looks like, and I will tell you why later in the video. Also have a short disclaimer, this is not Bible Adventureland exhibit. But let's watch this video. I'm going to show you a quick build video, how I build it, and I will give you all the answer later. Thank you so much. Okay, now we start building the menorah. First, I drew a half of the menorah, and you see all the apples and knobs and everything. What I'm gonna do now to make a symmetry is I'm gonna cut this side out, and then fold it in half and copy it to the other side, and that will make a symmetry thing. So it's gonna be 5 feet tall. All right, let's cut it out. I cut the menorah out of the paper, and I'm tracing it down to this piece of foam right here. This foam is 2 inches thick. Alright, and right now we're gonna cut it out. Base for the lantern. So we're gonna draw a big circle, just like perfect circle. We're gonna draw a line across the circle to the center. Alright, so I finally figured out how to draw a perfect sextagon. What you do is you draw a circle, you find a radius, and then you go from one point to the other point, and you get a perfect sextagon. All these lines were just practice. Right now we're gonna cut this out, and it's gonna be base for my menorah. The one, then I'm gonna step up. And that's how it's gonna look like. Thank you. And now the same thing, we're gonna transfer this sextagon to a foam, 2-inch foam, by tracing it out, and then we're gonna cut it out with the jigsaw. Now I finished cutting this thing out of the foam. This is how it looks so far. I'm cutting out all the branches, all the knobs and flowers. Alright, that was a long process, but I carved it out of the foam. Now I got this left. Now I'm gonna cover it with the hydrocal. So this thing, I'm gonna mix it with water, and then I'm gonna apply it on the surface right here. Alright guys, here's my menorah being ready to paint. In the beginning of the video I mentioned that this will not be Bible Adventureland exhibit, and it's because I try using different material. When I build my other project like Ark of the Covenant, you can see the video before, I use sculpture mold. And that would create a really hard, on top of the foam, really hard exoskeleton. But right now I talked to this guy who sold me a different material that I thought it would be the same but a little different. It would be the same hardness, but apparently it was really soft. So I did not research enough before I use it. So my menorah is kind of flimsy, so I can't really put a lot of on it, like put the things on top, the lamp. So this is a good practice piece. That's how it came out. I can't really carve this material, it's really soft and crumbles. So the whole piece was hammered work from 1 talent of gold. 1 talent of gold right now would be like 75 pounds of gold, which is a lot. It would cost probably $1.5 million or more in our money. So it'd be a really expensive piece. Also, Bible tells us a lot of details about the menorah. For example, it tells us about the cups, the boughs, the flowers, and it has a 3 on each branch, and then has like a main branch which has 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4. The side branches has 3, so it gives us all the details about the menorah. But the thing is, it doesn't give us a detail. For example, how tall was menorah? How did it look like? There's a lot of different designs of menorah right now that you can see online. So how did the original look? And also, we don't have the original menorah from the biblical time, because after when Jesus was here on the earth, after he died, he resurrected and went to heaven, the Tyrus, he came and he conquered Jerusalem, burned everything, and the Romans, he took the menorah and he brought it to Rome, and there was no more menorah left that we know of today. But why they pick these designs? There is a thing called Arch of Tyrus, and this is probably the only reference to the original menorah. He has sculpted a piece of menorah. You can see it on a wall, and that's how it looks like. That's why I get this base where it has 60-gram thing and the branches, and that's where I get it from there. But I don't believe the Roman artist represent the menorah how it was. He probably sketched it there. So I actually went with all the details from the Bible as far as flowers and branches and everything else. If you want to read Exodus chapter 25, it talks about it. And it was hammered work, so I don't know how, when Moses was in the desert, he would hammer it. I don't think it would be quite perfect. So I kind of believe this would look like that. He hammered it, it would be hard to hammer. So this is it. The cups, the oil lanterns, there's where oil lamp burns, that goes on the top, right here. And I do not have it. Also, this is not Bible Adventure Exhibit, because when I built this, as I mentioned before, I used the wrong material, which would create, the original material would create exoskeleton, and I could have carved out of it. This one is just didn't work. So it's really flimsy. Of course, I will build a new one maybe later on, not the next project, but later on. So, but this is it right now. This is how it looked like. So thank you guys for watching. I'm collecting right now a bunch of materials to build my Goliath finally, maybe this spring. If you look outside, there is a lot of snow still, so when it's gonna get warmer, point outside again. Oh, you can see the snow over there, yes. So when it's gonna get warmer, I'm gonna build Goliath. But as of right now, I will make a couple videos. Also, I'm planning to do a Bible adventure movies where it's gonna be atheist and Christian. So if anybody wants to be a part of the movie, there's gonna be more characters, so welcome to join. Comment below if you wanna be a part of it or anything. Thank you so much. God bless. I'll see you next time.